Okay, so you have to expect that a guy who writes a book called Together is Better is gonna say something about Thanksgiving. I could talk about turkey, and I could talk about stuffing, and I could talk about my mom's amazing carrot souffle. We really should publish that recipe because it's so good. Anyway, Thanksgiving. Our country has a lot to give thanks for, but also we are pretty divided right now. And I keep reading articles and hearing people that are actually worried about going to Thanksgiving because they have a family member who voted for the opposite candidate that they voted for, and people are worried about the tension that's going to be in the room. Believe it or not, in the newspaper, there have even been articles about how to have that difficult conversation. Here's the thing to remember, and the thing that I think is amazing, that everybody's coming to Thanksgiving. Like, you're actually going to all show up at the table. I hope that most families are doing that and that people aren't abandoning Thanksgiving because we have different political views. As I said before, maybe it's just the optimist in me. I love the fact that regardless of the fact, lots of facts, that we have different political views, that we're going to come to the table as a family to give thanks for being a family. And that's really what comes first. And I think we should let the Thanksgiving table be the metaphor for what we need to do for the future. We are Americans, we are human beings, we come to our country, we come to the Thanksgiving table. Even when things are bad for us, things are pretty good in America. We're relatively safe, we're relatively happy, like things are relatively good, and we have a lot to be grateful for. And if we come together, and instead of indicting each other and pointing fingers and blaming each other, say thanks to each other and maybe have some empathy for where people are coming from and the stresses that they have in their lives, then maybe we'll all feel a little bit better about asking each other for help. And here's one thing I've learned. Together really is better. And so now for me to say thank you to you. I am fully aware that I get to do what I do and I get to do stuff like this because of all of the wonderful people who stand shoulder to shoulder with me, who believe in this brighter future, this better world, who believe in things like leaders eating last, who believe in things like starting with why, who believe in things like together is better. And I'm so grateful to all of you, and I feel just immense gratitude that we actually are changing our world for the better because we stand arm in arm, shoulder to shoulder, regardless of who we voted for, because we believe in the same vision of the world. A world in which the vast majority of us wake up every single morning inspired to go to work, feel safe when we're there, and return home fulfilled at the end of the day. Wishing everyone a fantastic Thanksgiving.